Welcome back, everyone. It's time for some more Animal Lover. This is Mad Tracking, or Maddie, and I've got Shiny Vacation with me again. Welcome back, Shiny.
I'm here and I'm on the floor,
That's great. So
the dance floor.
you're a fantastic dancer. You should dance one
Dance one
more
more
time.
time.
All right, welcome back, everyone. This is Animal Lover. If you're just joining us, what we're going to be doing today is recapping an ending that we didn't see last time for Charlie. Charlie's this dude on the right hand side here. We finished his route last stream with his like romantic ending. But what we're gonna do to start off today is actually we're gonna revisit his non forgiveness ending. If you don't mind, Shiny, we're just gonna jump right into that.
Yeah. And
Um,
I'll do a quick sound check here. You sound good on the stream. I can't quite hear the music, although I know it's pretty subdued.
mm-hmm.
I sound pretty good too, I think. I think we're pretty level.
Okay, this part of the game actually doesn't have any music.
Oh, right.
So
Yep.
when we
I
get
remember
back
that.
to a point where the music is playing, well, you can check it again.
Okay.
Um, yeah, so do you remember
Yeah,
what
I
was
can
happening
recap.
here?
So basically, what Charlie's just revealed to us after giving honestly a very, I thought, measured pep talk to Edmund about something he'd done wrong to the witch who made them all into animals.
Mm-hmm.
Um, uh, he revealed to us in a moment of privacy that the thing he actually did was pretty fucked up, and he called her some pretty bad stuff, and mm, as he described it, called her back over when he was well. The original story he told us was that he, of course, held a door open for her at the grocery store, and then she like scoffed at it or something, and then he then got then she followed him back to his car and turned him into a bear. um Now he's revealing to us that actually what happened was he yelled at her and called her some like truly heinous misogynist things.
Made a
And
big
then
scene in the grocery store.
yeah, and we later learned on his route when we front her at the end of the game that um it was much worse than that. He actually grabbed her uh
Twice.
twice
Yeah.
and broke her phone, and made a huge scene and called her even more horrible things and followed her to her car. Um,
Yeah, so at this point in the game, what you're doing is he's telling you his slightly more truthful, like elaborate version
is
of
like
what
barely more
happened.
honest. Yeah.
Yeah, and you're kind of given this choice of should you forgive him or not. And it when this first comes up, it seems like a really kind of impossible choice.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, if you choose to forgive him, something that I really like about this game is what you're doing when you forgive him is you're saying that I'm still acknowledging that you did something wrong, but I'm giving you a chance to grow from it and like become a better person, and I'll still try to be with you in a relationship. But it doesn't mean that you just, you know,
It's okay to do that.
right.
You did nothing wrong,
You're not,
etc.
yeah, you're not discounting what happened, and you're not necessarily saying that like everything was okay. You're saying like you did something wrong, but still,
Yeah,
I'm interested in being in a relationship.
and later in the interaction with Aadara, when the extended truth comes out, what our protagonist says is something along the lines of, yes, it was bad. Yes, it still worries me, and I'll always wonder what he's capable of.
Right.
But I'm
That's
giving
a
him a
red
chance.
flag. Like I'm not discounting it. Yeah.
Yeah, she specifically calls it a red flag. Yeah, which I think both of us we were both kind of like, I mean, this is the best, most charitable way you could go down this route, but also I would just not go down that route.
Right.
So
So what we're gonna do now is just that. We're gonna show you guys the don't forgive version,
and we
which
did this morning out of curiosity, and I think we found that it was a much more interesting version of his path, I think.
yeah, I couldn't remember, like, as I've 100% of this before, and I'm going through it with shiny and dark whenever dark's available to kind of showcase this game because I really think the writing is really strong. And I think
It's
it's a lot
very
of fun.
strong.
And I couldn't remember how different the don't forgive route is from the original, but I
Mm-hmm.
we ran through it this morning, and I think it's worth showing you guys. So here we go. So we're gonna skip through a lot of the stuff that we saw last time.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so Shiny, do you want to kind of, while I blaze through this bit?
Yeah, I could give them the Sparks Notes version.
Yeah.
Um,
I think this part is important to see because,
yeah, it does contextualize her reaction.
yeah.
I don't like knowing that's the kind of person you are. It feels bad and weird, and I wish you'd at least told me this before so I know how to judge you. To know if you were worth making friends with.
It's really harsh, but
It is pretty harsh, but it's also like, I don't know.
and he cuts you off here.
Right, he doesn't let you say your whole piece, which is really upsetting, actually.
Mhm. Uh yeah, and it is, and Shiny points this out. Our playthrough character Shiny points this out. That she, yeah, felt cheated of closure and didn't get to finish what she had to
Yeah.
say. So, um,
I think that's
you,
very consistent with Charlie's characterization, by the way.
yeah, that he doesn't even let you finish.
He also doesn't let other people's side of the story be heard.
Mm-hmm.
Like even when Aadara, who like could zap him and kill him,
Mm-hmm.
is like explaining the stuff that he didn't tell you, he's still interrupting her and saying like, "That's a lie. You're making that up,
Oh yeah. Oh
you
yeah.
bitch." And it's like, dude, uh, you have some really like just fucked instinct, dude. You are just, buddy, you are not looking like an innocent man right now.
Yeah, it's not a good look. So we're gonna actually kind of speed through
Yeah,
part of
this
this.
part's the same. We'll skip. So this is basically the aftermath of that, where we are finishing up our internship at the veterinary clinic.
This is our
But
last day.
yeah,
Our the vet we've been working with is
asked if we remember.
grateful for our work and
Mm-hmm.
basically says, ooh, that she'd be happy to give us a recommendation. Um, is really appreciative.
Mm-hmm.
So after that, we're back in the apartment, and we were waiting on Kyle to get back with some
Yeah, we should
groceries.
skip through here because this is some pretty. This stuff comes up in all the other routes.
Do you want to do
So
the same decisions we did last time?
yeah, same decisions as last time.
Okay.
Basically, what ends up happening is Charlie figures out that she's on the move. So we pursue her. We meet up with an old friend of Kyle's at the mall, and he has this very traumatic conversation with him where he realizes that the anarchist friend he had as a kid is now a dad who, um, straightforwardly, he's a lib now. And so he's not the same person that he knew. It's been 30 years. He doesn't believe in the same things as he
Mm-hmm.
did when he was a punk teen. And now Kyle is feeling like he is completely unmoored. And this leads to Kyle, if you saw our previous stream, again, content warning for this whole series, just
Mm-hmm.
really traumatic stuff in here. Um, but yeah, I mean, Kyle, as can you continue? Oh, there you
Yeah.
go. Yeah. Um, Kyle catches up with us, but he's pretty broken up about what happened. We find her hideout. They have this big argument about the guy. Um, we try to comfort him, and Kyle's explaining basically what I just said. gets really awkward. Nobody's really knows what to say. Kyle is sadder than we've ever seen him be, and Kyle, for the record, has always been a centrally kind of aloof character. Like he's never seems to be genuinely bothered by anything, and that's
Mm-hmm.
sort of his main thing. So this is very striking um, to everybody involved. So if you saw the previous part, you know about this, and we don't really need to reiterate it because it'll come up again and again on each route we do.
Right.
But
What's happening here is that Kyle and Miguel turn into animals this moon cycle, and uh, unfortunately, night falls right in the middle of Kyle's kind of verbal processing of what happened. So he doesn't really even get a chance to finish
yeah,
talking through it, and it's really upsetting. So now that we have a ferret and a dog instead of Kyle and Miguel, we're gonna take them back to our house. And on the way there,
we can tell that Kyle is really, really in a crisis. And you're given these choices here to try to comfort him. And in what I mean, I don't know if I have quite the expertise to say this, but it feels very real. The kind of like struggle to reach him in this moment. And I think, Maddie, I think you've told me pretty clearly that nothing you say in this scene matters.
yeah,
Because
unfortunately, uh, there's not really there's not really anything that you can do here in this conversation to prevent what happens next. Unfortunately, what Kyle ends up doing in the next kind of subsequent scenes is unavoidable on every route, which is why there's that content warning for the whole game, because this is something that happens every time, no matter what. But kind of the I think it's even on Kyle's route. But
mm-hmm.
the when we get to Kyle's route, what changes is what happens afterwards. So this is just gonna
Okay. So let's just keep going through here
yeah
because they saw this all if they watched the previous episodes. But basically,
um
uh, Kyle commits suicide as a ferret, and the team is unsure if this means he's dead for good or if he's going to revive, because as Edmund said, he died many times as a hamster and kept being reincarnated as a hamster. And they said, well, if we die as an animal, we get reincarnated, right? And he's like, well, I don't know. Does it change if we kill ourselves? And it's
right
unclear because none of them have done that. And
right they
so,
just died because like someone stepped on them, or
right.
a falcon ate them, or whatever.
And maybe the troubling thing about Kyle, perhaps, I think, maybe in terms of like the setup, is that Kyle was thought to be dead by anyone who knew him in the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
So we finally go to Aadara's um, hut,
Mm-hmm.
as Edmund calls it.
I love
We
that
look in,
shot. That
yeah, we look in her cauldron and get like nebulaed.
yeah, it's super cool. It's like
Frank
this inky black void, and they spend a while all freaking out about if they're gonna put their hands in it or not.
and Frankie, of course, does it, and then wipes it on her sweater, her hoodie, which is just the dumbest thing I could possibly imagine him doing in that situation.
Frankie is a
Aadara's
himbo,
hoodie.
and I love him.
He's,
I'm a fan of Frankie. I'm really looking forward to his route.
he's a himbo with an asterisk, of course. All of them have an asterisk.
Well,
I
Charlie,
think that's actually,
I think Charlie more so than some of the others, but
he's got a
for
really
me
big
anyway.
one, yeah.
But yeah, so basically, we had a brief conversation back at the apartment because everyone was really broken up about what happened to Kyle, and they were unsure if they could go forward with the plan. But since we had staked out her house and we knew from her blog she was going to be out of the house, we were like, we still have to seize the moment and try to go get the spell book. So
Right.
we're here, and yep, the
And there she
dumbasses activate the cauldron alarm, and she shows up.
And this is more or less where it gets different. So we'll just continue.
Right. So at this point, she's saying that one of you is missing. Where
And that's
is he?
Kyle.
Right. And Edmund's like, he got run over. That's what happened. Still gonna. I think this is all the same.
Yeah, that's all the same. It's all the same until we get to Charlie.
I really like this track.
This
is a banger.
It's very
good
emblematic of this character. It's very confusing.
Mm-hmm.
Charlie's faces and his timing of when he speaks in this is really telling. So just pay attention to that.
I really like this line. I decided to take offense to this remark at a later point in time.
Right, because I missed that.
Oh, you did? Because
I told you fuckers she wouldn't recognize me.
Yep.
He didn't tell you that. He only told the dudes.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. I held the door open for you. Yes, I remember now.
And she's also letting us know that, like, yep, she was very aware that we were watching her in the coffee shop. We were not subtle. That quip about being past the point in their relationship where he would keep things from her is a callback to when Edmund is talking to us out on this stoop about keeping from her during their 3-week relationship that he was a prince, and that she got super mad about that. So this is the point where we learn that yes, he's still alive.
Yes. We can keep skipping until we get to the Charlie stuff, I think.
Okay, so again...
So this is the interesting... So Aadara's treatment of the protag in this is maybe just as interesting as her interactions with Charlie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she starts out comparatively very nice. She's like, you're a woman, like I never cursed any women. My fight isn't with you, it's with these dudes who were dicks to me. You don't really have any part in this, so let's talk woman to woman or whatever.
Right. She frames this as like her what she's doing here, including with the guys, like by, punishing them or whatever, as like this kind of solidarity with the woman in the room.
Mm-hmm.
And she sort of enters this under the impression that we have been wronged by these guys already.
Mm-hmm.
And I think with the exception of Charlie, for the most part, we have not.
Yeah, not really. I mean, there was like let's see, there's that brief moment where Frankie tries to like
that was sort
at the cafe where Frankie tries to like keep us from putting ourselves in harm's way because he wants to like be a man and like, I don't know, do the hard scary thing for us.
Frankie is I think Frankie was taught at a very early age and very firmly that is the way of things. And
oh yeah, Charlie was given some very 50s expectations of how to act.
Frankie.
Oh, sorry, Frankie was given some very 50s expectations of how to act around women.
Yeah, and he's not. He has a lot more sort of like marinating that he's done in that idea, then I would
Mm-hmm.
say. Whereas I would say the kind of misogyny that oozes out of Charlie is it's sort of like self-sustaining. Does that make sense? Like I feel like wherever Charlie got those started learning how to talk that way about women,
Mm-hmm.
um, on some level it feels kind of internet. That's what I'm going to say.
It does.
Feels
And
like he hangs out with other dudes online who talk that way. And it's
yeah,
like,
and honestly, like something that I was thinking about with Charlie's route is like you find out when you start like being more affectionate with him
mm-hmm.
that he just went through like a breakup where the girl he was dating previously cheated on him and he got real upset about it
He
and
kind of
was
went a
like,
little incel about it.
yeah, that's what I was gonna go for is like he basically uh stays home for 3 days eating like takeout and then finally gathers himself up enough to go to the grocery store and get real food and then runs into Aadara and it has this whole encounter and
He like projects a lot of his insecurities about women onto this person he does not know, who unfortunately can turn him into a bear.
yeah, but it's really something I think is really interesting in this game is that like Charlie presents himself as being very sympathetic because he has like he went through this breakup and she cheated on him with multiple guys
Mm-hmm.
and it was really painful and basically since he doesn't remember being a bear for a year it's very fresh for him and it felt like it happened just like a week
The other
ago or
day,
whatever
yeah.
and like as a person you know like I've been cheated on before I'm sure like lots of people have it is really painful and it sucks it feels like a betrayal and uh,
It is a betrayal.
it is there are definitely people out there who when they've been cheated on by someone will decide to blame it on like that
Themselves
oh
or
I was gonna say on that person's gender
oh yeah,
and
yeah,
like
yeah. That
reach out to say like oh like all guys are assholes or all women or you know whatever something like
right, right,
that
right.
and
But yeah, Charlie definitely seems like that type of person. Like he's got this he had this idea that like he was never I mean, again, it was very fresh. This is
mm-hmm
basically a guy who just broke up with the aforementioned person.
uh-huh
And I mean, the way he talks to you even after your first date
mm-hmm
is like I don't know, man. I just feel like I've known that guy.
it does still
And
feel like he's like still in the mindset of like fuck that bitch who like ruined my life and like killed our relationship I can't believe like you know like that he's I don't to be charitable or at least try to be charitable like I don't get the impression that he talks that way about every woman
no,
or
but
like
that but I get the impression that his respect is like his respect for women is predicated on whether or not he thinks they'll like I don't want to say whether he thinks they'll date him, but like whether or not they feel uh like whether or not they like think highly of him or whatever. Like he's definitely I mean he's also like the one of these five who's like wealthy and has like a like stability or whatever.
mm-hmm.
And so everybody's very grateful to him like from the get-go, but he really gives you the when you say he positioned himself as like a sympathetic character, it's really telling that he gives you all the details in the world except the relevant one,
Mm-hmm.
and you only get that picture of him in its completeness right here after this line here.
Yeah. I think that like going forward, I think it's even more kind of interesting. Can you still hear me, Shiny?
I can hear you.
Okay, cool. I was just getting some weird like glitchiness from
Connection.
your
Yeah.
end. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. Just checking. So yeah. Okay, so what's happening here, just to get back to this
Mm-hmm.
scene, she's sitting us down. It's like, no, no, it's cool. We're friends. Look at me not being threatening.
She's starting to treat us like a victim, which is
Right. She
noteworthy.
she goes in assuming that we are being like played.
Manipulated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um I was like you a long time ago. Do you need a tissue? Like we're sniveling and she's like sitting us down, don't be scared. Not going to hurt you. We're cool.
We don't have to hate each other. And it's like, so
Uh
I said no to this question. And interestingly, the game forces you to then say yes.
mhm. So do you want to go ahead and say yes here?
Yeah, say yes.
Okay.
I guess because it's what the character thinks.
Mhm.
And then Adara makes a very good point. Well, or the beginning of a very good point, which is that this whole time, yeah, and she's about to start talking about why she did it, and Charlie immediately jumps in and cuts her off. Like, nope, we're not talking about it.
Yeah, I mean, this scene is very interesting because it does kind of like I do end up feeling uh like Adara's perspective quite a bit because
More than Charlie's, I think.
yeah, because Charlie for one never stops fucking interrupting
And
and
you
talking
never
over
really know
her.
when he accuses her of lying, you still never know whether or not he was telling the truth about that.
Mm-hmm. Here we go. I think this is very smart on Shiny's
Yeah.
part. We basically give her the story that he gave us the first time,
Yeah, not what
which
he just told
is
us outside.
which is incredibly selective and vague.
And he knows that's what we're doing too. He can tell that we're comparing.
We're comparing stories. Yep.
Yeah.
And she is just very happy
Super
to.
excited to tell you.
You're not being entirely honest, it seems. I
A
like this
year
track.
ago.
So this is similar, but I think I'm gonna let this part play out.
Yeah.
I mean, if she thinks that it's an outdated misogynistic practice,
That's
just groaning and keeping and like continuing to walk is fairly reasonable.
and you know what I would say though? There's some can you pause it for a sec? Sorry.
Oh, sure.
There is something weirdly familiar about the way she worded that. It sounds editorialized a bit. Like when she said uh uh scroll up.
Oh, okay, sorry.
It's just one more. Yeah, it's like I didn't appreciate it. I think at most I gave a groan. It's couched as if maybe like I'm not accusing, but like
Mm-hmm.
maybe she said a little more than that. Which could make you suspicious of her at this point, right?
Mm-hmm.
But as we're about to learn,
Assumes powerlessness or weakness on the woman's part. See, I think
and we could take
most
Go ahead.
people would assume that it's like you're just being nice to your
Yeah,
fellow human.
polite.
Uh,
Right. And so like she seems unreasonable at this point, but only in the absence of what he does next.
right.
Only in the absence of what he does next. And that's where this whole like kind of web of facts here, that's why the writing in this game is so good. It's
Mm-hmm.
because you do not know what the story's about for sure until it actually goes all the way and tells you everything, and then you're like, ah, never mind.
It
This
does,
is much more serious.
yeah, and it does a really good job of kind of teasing throughout the beginning of the route that these guys did something kind of bad, but like they're not telling you what or how bad, but they
Mm-hmm.
definitely feel guilty about it. So you're like, well, they
Yeah.
must have done something.
I think with the exception of Miguel,
Mm-hmm.
I get the impression they all did something and they're doing a very, very careful job of not telling you what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually surprised that Edmund told us on Charlie's route what he did, although I'm sure there's much more to it.
Mm-hmm.
But I can I just say the moment I met Charlie, I had a pretty bad feeling about it
Oh,
because
sure.
he did. I think he called her a bitch in the first scene we met him.
Oh,
Like when
when
he,
he's referring to her?
yeah. I mean, I think he pretty quickly gave off the vibe of, and you know what? I love that the author made it that level of subtle, not subtle, like
Mm-hmm.
because you meet people like that in real life. You meet people who don't do anything that would get you to like, well, I guess it depends on who you are. If it was me, maybe I actually would call it out. But in general, I don't think of his initial reaction as the kind of thing that would immediately set off a lot of alarms for some people, for most people, I would say.
Right, especially
But
with
it's
the
there.
context of this is a person who was turned into a bear by
Mm-hmm.
someone else and is pissed about it. And, you know, that seems, that anger seems justified.
Right. And he's the last of the five that you meet. But I love that it's put right there because it's basically the game saying, hey, if you haven't guessed at this being a possibility yet, here it is in a little more plain view. These guys probably did something that led to this. These guys probably have done something that got someone this mad at them.
Mm-hmm.
Note that I'm not saying something that was deserving of this punishment.
Right, and
Although,
we'll get there.
Charlie,
Um,
Charlie,
so
please.
well, we're definitely on the same page as far as that goes. All right, so she's saying, I groaning wasn't okay with this guy. Somehow the idea of not appreciating his needless bullshit little gesture adequately was offensive to him. Like I owed him my thanks or appreciation. So, I
Good point.
mean,
Good
I
points.
I've I've been there. Like,
Nope, I'm on her side here
yep,
so far.
gruff, manly voice. Now, I don't know about that.
That's a little.
Just gonna say, don't know about this. Don't know about
That's the
this.
thing, though. That's the thing, though. Do you get what's brilliant about this scene is that like,
Mm-hmm.
in order to have the reactions we're having,
Mm-hmm.
this game is like it is tricking you into like making statements about what she's saying to like that actually amount to tone policing once you have all the facts.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've caught myself tone policing her the whole fucking game
Yep.
because I didn't know what was actually going on here. But
Mm-hmm.
I suspected it was worse than it seemed, but it is way worse than it seemed. Let's continue.
Yeah, something I really like is that you kind of get bounced back and forth between uh, feeling really empathetic for her and then being like, hey, wait a minute, what do you mean manly voice? Like, why are you offended
Mm-hmm.
by how manly his voice is?
It's a Rorschach test for gender politics, right? You're
It
like,
really is.
at least until you have all the details. At first, it's like, who do you instinctively believe in this situation? Because the tone of the game definitely doesn't seem to point to Aadara, but here we are.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, I think this game is brilliant for a lot of reasons, but partially because um just to generally say, like, here at the end, I love that
Extremely
we
nuanced.
I love that we get her side, and I
Mm-hmm.
love that it's not like what happened is a real thing that happened, and it's not like her story is like she's not lying, like she's not, it's something real that happened. It's not like, oh, she just imagined it and nothing actually happened and she just turned people into animals because she's a bitch. It's like, no, something real and bad did happen, and she is, you know, kind of right to be pissed about it.
She's right to be pissed. The game does keep going. Yeah, I don't want to jump ahead of it.
Yeah. Agree to disagree and walk away. Nope. I do love her snarky commentary. You know, like an adult. Okay, here's where it differs.
He follows me. He grabs my shoulder, wrenches me backwards, screaming like he's already gone from 0 to 10 because I wasn't performing. Yeah.
Yeah, Charlie did
You know,
not tell us that he grabbed her.
can I just say I've had that happen to me in reverse, where someone opened the door for me and I didn't thank them and they like got super mad at me.
Yeah, and it's like, you didn't have to open the door, dude.
Yeah, I didn't even. I was
I
like
didn't ask you
gonna
to.
say. I was like one of those things where I turned over my shoulder and I was gonna say that, and I was just like, I don't know how to get those words out. You fucking weirdo. Anyway,
Right?
keep going.
Or they'll just say like, "You're welcome," you know,
Yes,
or
that's what she said. Actually, yeah.
oh.
I was like,
Yeah, I've definitely been in that position before, and it's like, okay. Yeah, I don't.
yeah,
Oh yeah, and then he grabs her again to pull her backward. Like,
yeah,
this is like,
yeah. It's fall. His story is not. It's not just inconsistent. It's falling apart, basically.
yeah, and I want to point out too, like, what's happening here is Aadara is like, she's snarky about this, but she's also like standing up for herself, but she's not like being she's not being aggressive. She's just trying to do everything she can to like be like,
Get
hey
away from it.
dude, like,
To like end the interaction.
right, keep walking, not acknowledging him. He follows me and grabs my shoulder. And
Honestly, there's something about this that I just realized. Can I say is that like
oh, of
the
course.
the degree of the amount of like I mean, so this is the latest in the timeline, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's the last person she cursed.
Mm-hmm.
So at this point in her 500 years, she still has, if she's still like this has this much like not hesitation, not
Restraint.
restraint. Yes, if she still has this much restraint to not have already cursed him before he like breaks her phone, spoilers,
Mm-hmm.
it sort of gives me the impression that the other guys must be leaving a lot out because they're all nicer than Charlie and got cursed a long time ago. And
I mean,
it just makes them all look worse. The fact that this early in the story she still has not cursed him.
yeah, I mean, there is a possibility that, like, you know, like, because we haven't seen those stories yet, so there is a possibility that she was like kind of trigger happy 500 years
Maybe.
ago,
Yeah,
and like
maybe. It's
over
just that you
time
would.
has just like kind of, I don't know, maybe not run into it as often in the 2000s, or like just gotten to a
Hmm.
point where she's just like, ugh, whatever. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna like let it roll off of me.
Well, a normal person I would believe that with, but I would say in the text,
Mm
textually in the game, I would say there's evidence to say that she's become more sensitive, right? Because this stuff has happened more to her over time,
hmm. Mm hmm.
and the more it happens to a person, the more bothered they are by it, right? It's trauma, and that's to be fair to her. And also, if you look at when the other curses happened,
Mm
first
hmm.
one hundreds of years ago,
Mm hmm.
second one like 70 years ago, third one 60, then 30,
Mm hmm.
then 1. So they're
Mm
actually getting more often,
hmm. Mm hmm.
which reads as like really tragic.
Yeah.
And so to me it feels like, yeah, yeah, it feels like maybe her pain has gotten worse, if anything.
Right,
And
and it's honestly like a point to her credit to say like she hasn't, like she's basically just saying like, hey, keep your hands off me, like.
yeah. Plus they were in public, so I guess that's a little different. But yeah,
Yeah,
this
and
is
then he goes here.
which we he did tell us about that,
Did not tell us about the
about the
touching
touching.
aggressively. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Reasonable response. Like honestly, if PSA, if somebody is harassing you and like in any way touching you without consent, like that's not okay. You don't have to just
Yeah,
like take it.
it's not okay. I don't know that calling the cops is actually going to help, because they do not tend to take the side of the victim in these things, and they do often escalate things. But definitely
Unfortunately, true.
getting other people's help would be get. I mean, she's in a public place, and if she just started shouting too, that's also kind of the same. But anyway, um, and notice though, when she says that he broke her phone, he's like, "That I didn't do that. No, I didn't."
That's where, yeah, he jumps in and is like, oh, that's bullshit. I didn't break your phone.
Mm-hmm. She says he's lying.
That's the point where he's like, basically, it implies that up until now, everything has been quote unquote true. See, here's that
Right.
other
If
thing
you
though. People watch her walk away. Nobody helps. Nobody says anything.
right, right. She's basically cornered into like, yeah, yeah. See, now he's just straight up denying it.
Mm hmm.
And he's willing to deny it even though she's threatening his life.
Mm hmm.
It brings to mind that, one, maybe she is actually lying about some of it, but also two, he is more concerned with his like pride as a douche than he is
Mm
of his life.
hmm. Mm hmm.
Like that's yes, and he already admitted that.
Mm hmm.
Yes, he did not admit that.
No, he just admitted the one sentence.
Yeah, 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 yeah. It's true.
Mm hmm.
How long did he let you believe he had just done something nice for someone else, and then a mean witch came along and ruined his life? Um, yeah, kind of the whole time. Although we never really. It's a good thing you never did cross him, or you might have accidentally found out who he truly is. So this is where it gets interesting.
Mm hmm.
I'm not happy about it. I'm angry too. This is different. You've gotten me wrong if you think I'm still willing to be with him.
Right. In the other version, she's like, I acknowledge it, but
Hmm.
you have to let me decide. I
I
want
don't think I
to.
share the same hatred, not with how exhausted I am. Here, this is the part that I think is really important. But hey, Dark.
Hi.
Oh, hi, Dirk.
Hi.
We're having a sort of serious, but like mostly, I
It's
don't
in
know.
review.
Yeah, it's a discussion about the. I don't know if you've been watching or anything.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have been searching for something for the past like 2 hours. Haven't found it yet.
Oh,
So
Oh, I hope it comes up.
yeah, I do too. But yeah, no. I let's just continue. I'll piece together what happened.
well, Dark. Did you see the end of the previous one?
I was there for the end of the. Oh wait, yeah. I did.
You remember that where we ended up with Charlie at his startup and all that shit.
Sort of.
So weird. This is what we're doing right now is the route where we don't forgive him.
Oh, okay.
And basically, Adara's revealed that he was way worse to her and that he actually assaulted her and broke her phone and followed her to her car.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Okay, wow. I don't like Charlie. Ugh.
Oh, dude, I haven't liked Charlie since the moment I knew him, but he's way worse than I thought.
Yeah.
Um,
But yeah, basically what we're doing is so in the version where we did forgive him, we basically came out of it saying uh we don't think that that behavior was good. We definitely like know that that's a red flag. He might still break our heart. We're going to be thinking about it and be like suspecting of what he's capable of the whole time, but we still want to give him a chance to like grow past it and become a better
mhm.
person. And if and we want to be able to choose to try to date him. If he breaks our hearts, then so be it, but at least we like still had the opportunity to.
Give us the freedom to make that choice. And then she
Right,
turned them back.
right,
Okay.
but this time uh
This time.
what we're doing is we didn't forgive him, and uh we're basically we didn't really get to say our whole piece because Charlie actually interrupted us. We basically said, I don't forgive you. And he was just like, oh, well, I got to go take some time by myself, and didn't get to let us finish. But we're having this same discussion, but instead of making the argument that we should be allowed to still date him and that we acknowledge the behavioral problems, but like it's our right to move forward with that anyway. We're having a kind of different discussion.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we ran through it. Shiny and I ran through it this morning because I couldn't remember how
How it went.
how different it was from the forgiveness route. And I wanted to see if it was like worth streaming,
It
and
it
we
totally
think it
is.
is. So that's kind of where we're at. Is we're at the very end of the game, but the version where we did not forgive Charlie.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be single at the end, and we think it has some really interesting um, things to say about like gender politics and I would
Punishment
say,
for a crime.
yeah, I would say punishment and a few other things. So we're gonna
Yeah.
go. We're kind of going through it.
Okay.
So yeah, so
I
Adara's saying, I want them to stay as they are. They're not finished suffering yet, which is very telling.
very telling. Her idea of fixing the problem is of making these guys realize what they did wrong is having them suffer a lot.
Right, which I think arguably is not
It,
a great idea or is not necessarily working as well as she would hope it would. Like for one, Charlie doesn't even remember being a bear, and he was a bear for a year. So like, as far as he's concerned, he like blinked and woke up in a zoo, and
mm-hmm.
hasn't had really any time to reflect on his actions. Um, and even while we're having this discussion, he keeps interrupting her and trying to correct her and like say like
Mm-hmm.
that it wasn't as bad as she says it is.
Right. Because he hasn't really done any deep thinking about what happened and what he did wrong and how this went down.
Right. And like Edmund, conversely, was an animal the longest. And we did get that discussion with him earlier in the route where he did kind of get his sentience back and did reflect on like his interaction with her and felt really guilty about like breaking her heart or whatever, and being a dick. And it's so interesting because we did have that weird conversation with Charlie
Where
about
Charlie made a really good point about Edmund needing to forgive himself, right? Because
right.
it was a useful perspective for someone like Edmund who had done a bad thing, but it was a really long time ago. He's clearly not that person anymore. He very much regrets it. He's been suffering for hundreds of years, arguably.
Yep.
And very likely a reasonable person, a hypothetical Aadara, would be over it by now, and he's not. And so Charlie's like, look, you got to forgive yourself. And we're like, wow, that's very mature, Charlie. And then the moment he walks away, Charlie's like, so about what I did.
Yeah.
The reason I have this perspective.
Yeah. But I think the point I was trying to make is that like even Edmund, like it took him hundreds of years of being stuck as a hamster to even get his sentience back, and he didn't even really get a chance to think about what he'd done until after we turned him back into a human.
Mm-hmm.
And he was
and he
spending
had to
a
work
lot
through
of
it on his own.
Yeah, and we spent like some time, you know, like you'll notice it when we do the next couple routes, but as we go along and we have Edmund and add other guys to our group, he spends a lot of time being pretty quiet. And especially after he gets the memory of Aadara back, when we get Charlie and everyone's like, oh, it's all coming back, like they all get the memory, Edmund spends a significant amount of time just like being quiet, and like, you know, not eating his pancakes or whatever. But that's when he's doing the reflecting time. It's not when he was a hamster. So
Don't give it away, but we have a theory about this game.
yeah,
At
so
least I do.
yeah. Oh, yeah, we're on the same page.
Hell yeah.
So we're not friends. I'm not asking you politely.
I'd really like it if you change him back. Where do you get off talking to me like that? Aadara opened this conversation saying, we're friends. We're both girls. You're actually worse. He treated you poorly. Believe me, I know. He treated me poorly. He lied about this. But, like, think about what's been done here.
Just because I get what you did doesn't mean it's justified.
I'm not going to murder Charlie for what he did. I'm not even going to do anything about it. When I leave here, I'm going home. I'm going to finish up my summer vacation, sleeping and watching TV, and then get back to school.
The good old grind.
I don't know. You got to respect the grind. If I'll feel any better by doing that, I'm sure as hell not going to waste any more energy on him after this. We'd be out of your hair so much quicker if you just change us back.
Shiny, you're not logged into your work or anything, are you?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I have the chat open. Am I slow?
You were a little robotic for me, but maybe that's on my end. Hard to know.
Am I robotic for you, Dark?
I did not hear any robotic.
Okay. Maybe it's me. All right.
I'll close the chat. Maybe that'll help.
I can have the chat open.
Thanks, Dark.
Yep.
Oh, did you catch that? Hey, she says, "What? Aren't you tired of all this? We're not." Oh, go down there. You go. she says, I could be rid of you just as quickly by turning you into toads. And then Shiny's like, yeah, but then we'd come back with the next person who found us. For God's sake, be done with this and us. I am. I'm done with Charlie and frankly the rest of them. Can I assume the rest of them are lying too? Absolutely. Then just get rid of us. Turn us. I have to correct myself. Turn them back. I feel real kinship with Shiny in this scene.
Mm-hmm.
You took an entire year away from Charlie, almost ruined his life. If your goal was to hurt him, you did fine. Underline that 3 times. Wow.
Ugh.
Why are you doing that?
Why do you do this?
Unreasonable, unbecoming, sad, and childish. Just stop.
She's pissed now.
Oh, I'm Shiny, and I let boys step all over me. I let them do whatever they want to me and then walk away pretending I won somehow.
How dare you?
They're entitled to take away the punishment they deserve.
Yep.
You took them away from their families and their lives. Yeah, Aadara, you're the bad guy. Ooh, this is important. Look at that last sentence there. Too much of a weak bitch to let them get what's coming to them, and also too much of a self-righteous shit to know when she's not even saying her own words anymore. Check that out, Dark. Yeah, implying that we're not speaking for ourselves.
Yep.
That this is all just, we've all just been manipulated by these guys. Couldn't possibly have our own agency, right?
Oh no. Surely not.
It'll be my problem, not yours. You can take your self-righteous fake shit somewhere else. You can spend the rest of your life pretending that walking away from your problem somehow makes a problem go away while I take care of the problem. Oof.
Yeah, this is very weird.
Isn't it? It's like she's throwing everything you're trying to tell her directly back at you.
Yeah, because basically that's kind of like what we're doing, right? Like we're saying like you're saying that you can spend the rest of your life pretending that like just turning people into animals and like being done with it
Fixes it or something.
and then
or like teaches them anything.
Right, and then we have to like, you know, house all these dudes.
And no one's saying, to be clear, I don't think you, me, or even the game is saying that it's Adara's responsibility to like teach these guys anything.
Right.
It's just not going to do anything but prevent them from learning anything to do what she did.
Right. Being stuck as animals did not teach them anything.
It put anything they did learn on hold.
Oh, now she's in murder mode.
Now she's an X-Men.
Yep.
Uh-oh. So
She's like Storm or whatever. I don't know. I don't know X-Men shit.
No, now and forevermore, the dreadful witch of Amandine, my choleric knuckle spin fear, the likes of which you've never seen. Oh, she's Gruntilda. I weave tapestries of horror and tales of sorrow that persist on the unattainable edge of tomorrow. Kneel now and never forget the name of the Grand Witch Aadara.
That's pretty good.
Fine, I'm sorry. I didn't crumble as I said it. Wow. Here it is. I apologize. You're totally right. We all deserve to get turned into animals and to lose everyone we ever loved. We're all so reprehensible and ugly that we deserve nothing else but to eat grass and die over and over again.
Well, now you're just making me feel gay.
Edmund deserves to die. Frankie deserves to die. Miguel and Charlie deserve it. Kyle deserved it, and I deserve it. We're also incredibly sorry for wanting to live out the rest of our lives. And I'm willing to say that on everyone's behalf because that's what it means to just want something to stop.
Wow.
I don't think you'll ever want to stop hurting. I don't think I'm not sure you know what to do with yourself if you ever got over something. Well, there's a rich line.
Yep.
Just rich and...
She's just like real happy being the aggrieved, like, person.
The aggrieved party, yeah. Everything I'm feeling right now will go away in a week or two. Maybe it'll take longer. I don't know, a year at most. I'll forget about Charlie and everything he didn't tell me. He'll be a story that I'll be able to tell people, and then I'll be fine. Can we go? Wow. It's our lives. Yeah, it's that important. Wow. If it is that important to you, good God. Fine, if it's that important to you. Like, what are you... Holy shit, man. Okay, sounds good. He's also fine. Probably just woke up naked in the forest somewhere. I don't know. Fuck you. Get the fuck out of here. I have shit to do. And then this is pretty much the same. So yeah, we got her to do the same thing, but with a different argument, essentially.
Right.
The feeling that, like...
Fuck you, Charlie.
Nothing... Fuck you, Charlie, by the way. Hi, Charlie. Bye. Go away.
Bye-bye. Oh, I love his hat.
Oh, yeah. His hat is an anti-magic charm. They're all
they all are wearing their, like, amulets or whatever.
Yeah, he's wearing a necklace. He has, like, a ring or something.
I think he's got, like, a bracelet or something on him. Yeah. Like, it's like a little...
Oh, yeah.
There it is, right there.
He's got and then he's got this, like, chain, which is cute. Yeah, and Shiny doesn't go back with them. She's like, you know what? I'm just gonna be with my family. I'm kind of good on dealing with you guys.
If you're sure. Yes,
Yep.
Charlie, I'm very sure. Bye, Charlie.
Epilogue.
The epilogue is good. Check this out, dude.
Okay.
Kyle's
Okay.
note is the same.
He's alive. He's okay.
Good.
Our boy is all right. Hey, Dart, guess what happens after we get through this epilogue? It's your turn.
Miguel.
Oh.
I think we're gonna do Miguel.
Yeah.
Our
Good.
super cute '90s boy with heterochromia.
Hey, what?
He has heterochromia
Where his eyes are
What is
different
it?
colors.
Oh, right. Okay.
because he's a dog.
Yeah.
Basically, what's happening here is like we've moved on.
And things are actually like
We're-
being handled in a healthy
We're
way.
in community college to be a vet.
And we're going to the most community college ever committed to background.
Yep, it's true.
Look
It
at that.
literally looks like the one. It literally looks like the community college in my town.
It looks
Yeah.
like every community college.
It actually kind of looks a
Ever.
little like it could be a high school.
I think it looks
Yeah,
a
it does
little
get-
fancy for.
Yeah. It's a
Yeah.
little subdued for a high school, I guess. Yeah.
We moved into a dorm room
Yes.
with
Our roommate.
Katie.
This is the true
Yay!
ending. We just.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah,
I was
we
like,
we love Katie.
ending.
And then Katie's
Let's
majoring in
go,
computer
let's see.
science. We walk Katie to class.
This is the true ending. We're girlfriends now. They were roommates.
They
Yep.
were roommates.
Yep.
So she says, "Is it so? What happened with those guys? Are you upset about it?" And she's like, "I mean, not anymore. Like, oh,
What
did I
happened
not
with
tell
those
you?
Guys?
You told me the witch cured you, but." Shiny's like, "Oh yeah, it's not really that exciting.
Yeah.
I got a ride home. I told her I broke up with Charlie or whatever, and I did. That part's kind of true, basically. She doesn't know about the magic, but you do because you know about that already.
Mm-hmm.
You were there. Actually, Jessie knows. Jessie's sister is a wizard. We don't know who Jessie is.
Yeah, we don't know who Jessie is. I think
Wait, wouldn't
Jessie
Jessie's
might
sis-
be Katie's friend or something.
And apparently Jessie's sister is not a witch, but a wizard. And Shiny's like, I don't know what that means, but I'm not going to ask you because I'm going to tantalize the player with lore or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Good job, writer. Frankie came to my house, showed me the note Kyle left. He's okay. Nobody knows where he is. Frankie's okay.
They looked for Kyle, couldn't find him.
Miguel went back to his dad, and they're fine. Charlie seems fine.
Everybody's managed to go back to school somehow.
Charlie's wealthy. I'm sure he's fine.
Mm-hmm. In his
don't
really
dumb
care if
band
it's
camp office.
Band camp.
Still running band camp.
Hey,
Still
band
the
camp's good.
CEO.
Yeah, it's
support
true.
Impleto on band camp.
True.
Hell yeah.
We're avoiding Aadara, but she's like in her her weird hut most of the time, so that's
He lives in the
easy.
woods like a normal witch.
You know, not in a mansion on an island.
Katie
Katie
says,
asks
"Is
if
Miguel
Miguel's available."
available?"
I am
She's
though. Don't you like your
Still
room?
into-
Oh, Miguel's mine.
Yeah. Let's see. And then we're gonna hang out tomorrow.
We
We're
watch the squirrel.
yeah, that's a good. This
That's
is
a good line.
She's
There's
like,
nothing I can do for him.
that
He's
squirrel's
healthy.
fine. He doesn't need anything.
Check out our ending picture.
Yay! We're just by ourselves.
Just doing our thing. Without a weird hurt boyfriend or whatever.
Bear boyfriend. Yeah.
Are you ready to date a heckin' pupper?
All right.
How do we
Sure.
want to do this? Do we want to skip until we get to Miguel, cuz he's pretty late in the main route, right?
That's fine. You.
Dark seen all the stuff before that.
I don't remember if there's any choices for him that matter before that.
I don't think there are, cuz he's just not there. And this game has a good skip to choice system, so
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good.
I'm gonna suggest that we use that.
Oh yeah, totally. I mean, do you want to load one of the games?
Oh yeah, do we have one that's closer to where we got him? Let's see. That one has Charlie, so that's too late. Try one of the earlier ones. Like, how about that one? No, none of the ones at night, because that's when they're trying to break Charlie out. How about here? Yeah. Yeah, this is when we've just got Edmund.
I think
and
Frankie turned into a cat, and we're all like, ah, shit.
Okay,
Oh.
so this is pre-Kyle. Okay. So we can skip from here.
Yeah. All right. You ready for some skips?
Oh yeah, baby. Let's do some fucking strats.
Oh, okay. Oh, first choice. Holy crap.
Oh, we have to change our name, right?
Wait,
It's
what?
fine.
Oh, you want to be shiny? Okay.
It's fine. It's
Oh
fine.
no, we can.
Nah, well,
Whatever you want to do. Don't matter to me.
Let's just do a new fucking game and skip some shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Would you like to
Oh my
be
God,
dark?
that is a face you would make, Dark.
I'm not going to deny that.
All right. Let's see how many
Um,
characters you get.
I
Okay,
my,
1, 2,
my-
3, 4, 5, 6. It looks like you get 9 characters. So
my first name is only 6 letters. S K
This is
Y
brilliant.
L E R.
This is brilliant because you have an
you're
androgynous
adorable.
name.
It's true. I also love your floral and bunny print scrubs.
I
They're
would totally have.
I
that.
know. I'm mega jealous. Like I love this
If-
print.
If I was a vet or like a doctor, I would totally wear that.
Yep.
This is such a good picture.
Okay. All right. We're gonna speed through it.
Oh,
What kind of anime girl are you?
no toast, no time.
No
time.
toast. No thanks, Mom.
No time. We have to go. We have to go to see the. I would
To
be
go
a
see
terrible
Ham
Otome-
Chop Junk.
Yeah, exactly. I would be a terrible Otome character.
I mean, oh yeah, with the voicemail from the weird person.
I mean, I already know, so skip it. You get the damn idea. I mean, I know. Skip right now, all of it.
Half A press.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
yes.
Oh, it's ham chop.
What was the question?
His teeth, are they cute?
Well, we're not trying to get on to his route, so kind of weird.
Kind of weird. Yep.
I would say adorable. I mean, he is
Oh,
adorable.
objectively.
Yeah.
Do we tell her about what happened with the naked man?
Say nothing.
Yeah, that's what we did last time too.
Ban casual hamster references permanently. No, let it slide once. Let it slide once.
sneak inside and grab a towel, right?
Yeah.
We're not trying to see his junk again. We're saving that for later.
Screaming lunch for the laundry room.
I've
Go
been.
for it!
Oh no, you got denied.
Oh, I love this game. Game is like, that would be ridiculous, but that's funny that you wanted to. Only a brave woman or a complete idiot would do that. Thanks, game.
Yep. Okay, that was good.
I love this game.
It's really good.
Oh my god. I'm kind of in like this mode already. Apologize for your grumpiness.
Isn't being just a little bit airheaded kind of a good thing in an Otome game, though? Because, like, isn't that part of, like, some of the situations is that you want to be, like...
Yeah.
We need a plan. Clothes. Need clothes first.
Yep.
Shelter. Food's last. I'm in this mode already because Mass Effect that me and Moogs is playing is a lot of choices.
Very easy choices, right?
No, they're not easy choices.
Frankie just called you sweetheart.
I feel confused. Everything's fine. No. Mass Effect choices are not easy.
Really? Don't they tell you, like, what the result will be if you choose them?
No. They don't.
Oh.
They kind of is like a system where, like, one's a good choice, one's a bad choice, but not like moral, right?
I've heard that they're, like, really obvious.
Maybe they are. I don't know. But,
Okay, so basically what you're doing here, Dark, is Frankie is asking you what a couple dozen dollars will buy these days.
He's from the 50s.
A day and a half of parking. Wait, you have to pay for parking now? Keep your damn cool lunge.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. No, it's okay.
Don't lunge for a cat.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
generally
that's good.
speaking.
Yeah.
Unless it's sitting underneath a closing garage door, in which case do what my dad did and lunge and do a cool roll and save him.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
They're...
Oh, we're back where we were. Let it go.
Oh, they're telling you that they think that it sounds like you're an apprentice, and you're like,
Oh, yeah,
I'm
this
technically
weird
not
one.
an apprentice, but...
Fire back, why not?
Fire back. Yeah, fire back.
I want to see what she says. I doubt this joke was funny even in your time.
Hit below the belt, that's fine.
Oh.
You drop them off at the mall. Oh, yeah! I forgot about that part.
By the way,
Those...
I love that part.
Best.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Oh, ferret. Oh my god.
I love that Kyle has this, like, dude's rock sound.
Stammer like an idiot.
It's great.
Especially this dude, Jamie Phantom.
Do I?
He's such a disaster. God.
Begrudgingly give Kyle the damn pants. Explain the cut. Oh god. For express a desire for clean car seats. I don't know why.
I think that's the one I like. Because you don't want Kyle's bare ass on your car seats.
Oh, okay, yeah.
There you go. That's it.
Okay.
I really, really don't. It's a real reasonable response.
Yeah.
Go to the
I don't care if he's
bar.
ugly. I don't want his butt on my seats.
Oh, had you forgotten about the shiny duck shorts?
Oh man.
His shorts are amazing. Not
They're
gonna
great.
lie. I would totally have a pair of those. Demand Kyle get his water like a frugal purse. What does frugal mean?
Like you don't spend a lot of money.
Like
Okay.
you're like mindful of your money. I think frugal is not necessarily like a
Stingy.
pejorative. Yeah, it's not like a negative as much as you would say like somebody's a cheapskate or stingy. Like frugal is sort of like a better, like a more positive spin on it. I think is at least the
Okay.
connotation I'm familiar with.
I want to say it now. I don't want it.
Blah 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 blah. He turns back into a cat. What is he doing? Oh yeah, he's saying like he's fine on his own, and we're like, no, Kyle, you're not fine on your own.
Cut the tough guy act. Where is my dog? Okay. Make sure Emin's okay. I want to talk to him through the bathroom. It's my favorite. Okay. We can skip. We've seen this. But Rally.
It's time for
Doggo.
your doggo.
Chapter 4.
He's so cute. I love his dumb burger shirt.
This dumb burger
It's
shirt.
got big Steven Universe energy.
It really does.
Shut the fuck up, Kyle.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. Kyle.
It's like we don't even know what is happening here, but generally speaking, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Kyle.
Yeah, exactly. I don't care.
Oh, I do actually kind of. Let's see.
Offered to talk about it, probably. No, they're not giving you a choice.
I love Miguel's face here. Like we're watching the conversation with Edmund the ham chop, and he's just like,
I mean, I would look like that.
Yeah.
My favorite part.
Swim scene. Or hot tub
The beach
soaking
episode.
scene.
The hot
Yeah.
tub
It's the
episode.
budget beach episode.
Yep.
The budget beach
The
episode.
poolside episode.
Poolside episode.
We can't go to the beach, but we have a pool.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Frankie's real first name is Connor, and his mom called him Connie, which was not apparently a girl's name in the 50s.
Isn't necessarily.
Hmm.
I know, it's kind of manly.
I would encourage you to tell him to
Oh.
be quiet if he wants here.
Okay. Then I would do that.
Let you see this.
See, that's what I think. I like Miguel. He has my personality, I think.
I like him a lot too. I like that he's like I don't know, he's a little quiet, and I don't feel like I see a lot of Otome characters like him that much.
Who are quiet, but also like not in a way that's like they're afraid to speak or whatever. He's just very thoughtful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like he's clearly listening all the time and like thinking very hard about what he's hearing.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell that even when you're not on his route, you know?
So this is where we're staking out the zoo, and we find Charlie.
A bear?
Mm-hmm.
A bear.
Bear. Bears.
Oh, okay. So let's see. I don't think I know a whole lot about you. What would you like to know? What would you like to tell me? You know what I'm going to do, actually, is I'm going to give you a save.
Oh my goodness.
So,
Let's see.
there we go.
I want to be a veterinarian. Why not?
That's interesting. Edmund was like, I knew it. I knew there was someone in the zoo.
Okay.
I could feel it.
In the air tonight.
He's like gesturing a lot with his hands. He's like, if I was an animal in this town, what are the chances I'm not in the zoo?
So Frankie just asked you, have you tried blowing it a kiss?
Not yet, I haven't. It was nothing.
Nope. No dice.
You're not Peach.
Yep.
You can't hit things with your kiss magic from a distance.
Damn it, Skylar, you missed.
I knew it. I'm sorry. I have the worst aim. Especially when
You just don't have enough power behind it.
Are you gonna try it again?
You gotta blow harder.
Try it again. Try it again.
Oh, jeez.
Kiss harder, god damn it.
Even less happens this time.
Wait, how does even less happen?
I know, right?
Well, I guess.
He turned into a larger bear.
Oh, hold on. I'll be back.
Okay.
He turned from a brown bear to a fucking grizzly. Or wait, I think brown bears are scarier, right? Those are the ones that'll actually pursue you.
I don't know enough about bears.
My understanding is that black bears are like, leave me the fuck alone.
Mm-hmm.
But that brown bears are like, hey, can I eat you? Are you edible?
I think it's interesting that that Skylar says that Edmund is Katie's type, but it turns out that Miguel is Katie's type.
Yeah.
Oh. She trying to steal my man? How dare she?
Oh yeah, you might have some.
Oh yeah,
competition
this
on
might be
round.
interesting.
I will fight.
I know. But I kind of thought it was funny that like that Skylar's like, "Oh, Edmund, you're definitely her type." But then like she sees Miguel and she's like, "Nope, Miguel's my type." I wonder if it's gonna play out like that when you're on Miguel's route. Let's see.
My claws.
You think it switches?
That'd be strange, wouldn't it?
That's cute. Edmund's like, what do I do? It's like,
Should I act
just
in
just
my
just
proper
be
stead?
yourself. Just try
Be yourself, and
try to
it's-
be
Why
normal.
was your instinct even to try to dupe her, dude? Come on.
It's weird seeing my name on Steam, honestly.
Yay.
Isn't it?
Oh, I mean,
Yeah.
I've gotten used to it doing otomes and stuff, but it is kind of weird sometimes. She's like,
We
yeah, come
named-
on in. She doesn't even see him at first. She's like, yay, my friend is here.
The main character in our playthrough Mass Effect is named Skylar Shepard. And I think that's really funny.
That is
That
pretty
is
good.
really funny.
Yeah. But we named him that. Carelessly was
There we go.
That
That's the
seems
dark
on
man
brand.
now.
Yep.
You need to babysit some grown men.
I was like, I feel like I'm way more of the like cat hustle character.
Hustle cat? Yeah.
Oh
not-
yeah, Avery. I love
Big
Avery.
Avery hours.
Yeah.
I think Avery is another like really well written otome main character because
Oh,
she like
absolutely.
she has, or they or he, you know, depending on how you play, there's like real personality there that's consistent. And she's
like funny and not normal. Like
yeah, and like they wanna help people, and sometimes they kind of fuck it up.
bad at that.
Yeah,
They're
you
bad at
know,
helping themselves actually.
but also good at trash magic. So everybody play
Like it's-
Hustle Cat, or check out the
Specialty.
Hustle Cat playthrough that we've done. It has its own playlist on my channel.
It compares well to this game actually. It's a different experience for sure, but it's
You know, kind of has similar themes.
similar. It's the same genre for sure, but it's less heavy, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. She
Aw,
wants to pet the
man.
dog.
Nope.
I'm getting a little
I love that you made a dog noise in that. You're like,
Yeah.
"Rah, rah, rah."
no,
So fucking good.
I'm ready to fight tooth and nail.
Yep. That's hilarious. Okay, what's going on?
I kind of want to hear what I actually sounded like. That just happened. I don't know what I was thinking. You do crazy things when you're in love.
Sometimes you need a leash.
Oh no!
Okay, what?
Da-da-da-da-da.
No, Bop. Be totally honest, I don't know. Actually, I'm terrified right now. Got a bear in one hand, a dog in the other.
Okay,
Oh, well, I mean, it doesn't really matter.
nope.
Kyle, because I think he's funny. We're gonna skip it anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, we hear you.
Fucking careful. Oh my god. I'm ready to hear this like every 5 minutes when we do Kyle's playthrough.
Kyle's
Good.
route.
You better be. Yeah, that's good.
It's gonna be Dudes Rock Central. Yo, it's
I
Dude
think
Rock
we stayed
Squad.
with Frankie last time, so we didn't see this dialogue. I had to post bail for a buddy of mine, Mick, because he wasn't worried about getting caught.
Ew.
It's a good thing he wasn't worried about it too much because it happened to him. I'm not worried about getting caught. I'm cautious. So we're discussing, like, the word worried, I guess?
Interesting choice of discussion.
Oh, okay. So what Skylar says is, are you worried? And Kyle's like, no, I'm cautious. Learning the difference will put an extra 5 years on your lifespan. Worried causes panic.
Worried and panic. Me.
Because of that, people avoid worried. When you avoid worried, you let your guard down. People with their guards down go to jail or die. I mean, that's cautious is a state of awareness, not anticipated to get caught, not expecting or fearing it, but knowing it's a possibility. Keep you on your toes without panicking you. Interesting. This is like we're getting some Kyle lore here. So he's like,
Are you afraid?
Are we afraid? Is Skylar afraid?
Fear is a liability. Caution is praxis.
Oh my god.
A little. I peed my pants a little, so we're good. No, I had to kiss a bear, you know. Not the good kind, like the actual bear. And from judging from the way like he looked when he was a bear, he's a fucking grizzly bear, which are terrifying.
Yeah.
Also, the state flag of California. Is that correct?
I don't know if it's a grizzly. I think it's actually a black bear, but I'll check.
Oh, you don't have to. I was.
Well, I'm ashamed that I don't know it.
I'm not usually worried about. Oh, sorry.
I don't even know what Virginia's flag looked like, dude. So, it could be pink for all I know. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's not. Although it'd be cooler if it was.
It's a California grizzly bear. I don't.
Oh, there you go.
I don't think.
The more you know.
Here anymore.
Oh.
I don't think maybe.
Citations needed. All right, guys. Do you mind if I leash you back in a little?
Sorry.
I'm just trying to. This is interesting.
Yeah.
You don't seem like the cautious type. Then you got entirely the wrong idea about me.
See, Kyle's used to doing crimes and getting away with it, so like he knows what you would have to do to not get caught, right?
Yeah, he's like here. He says, "I'm not usually worried about security guards when I'm driving to pet stores and talking to geeks about animals and spells." It isn't though. Yeah, I'm with him. I get it.
Damn, now that's punk.
There's a fire inside every punk, every real punk anyway. That fire will kill every one of them. That's what it's there for. Huh.
Exists to burn us.
Wow.
Wow. Kyle. I'm gonna douse that fire.
Yeah, I don't know if that's really helping anything.
Pop punk, not worth talking about. How dare you?
Call me in between.
Don't like. You telling me you don't like Panic at the disco?
So interesting that he says he's between, but he still says it's gonna kill him.
That was pretty cheesy.
Yeah. I would say it was kind of tragic, but
Yeah, we didn't get that option.
I said cheesy just to make sure we were not getting on his route.
you can't get on his route until the end anyway.
All right, we're gonna make a break for the bear pit.
Yeah, I think we can skip until we get to a Miguel thing here.
Just commanding kiss the bear.
Yeah, I can't skip until it's stuff we haven't seen.
Oh.
Or stuff we have seen.
Well, while we're skipping, how you guys been today?
Great.
Pretty
Well,
good.
that's because God is dead. God's dead. Not because God is dead. Oh, that's good.
What is the stupidest thing we'd ever heard?
In my entire life,
That they're
It's an immortal hipster witch.
yeah.
You were cursed by a crazed, malevolent hipster witch. I mean, it is pretty funny.
It is pretty funny until you know all the details, and then it's unfunny.
my spinal cord collapses in on itself.
All right, we're at breakfast. We have arrived at soup.
Okay. What
I'm
did
at
he
soup.
want?
Well, we can
What?
look if you want.
Yeah, what did Miguel want? Because he ordered.
Oh, where is it? No, come on. No, we're too far, I think. I know it's not
Scroll down.
pancake. Because Kaya wanted pancakes.
Katie wants waffles. Kyle wants pancakes.
Okay.
Oh, Charlie is telling the original version of the story.
Yeah.
She starts getting all bitchy.
That was my red flag.
Yep, also not what happened. Okay, I don't know if it matters.
Yeah, I don't think it matters either. But
So
give me the-
Skylar, what would you like for breakfast?
Give me the great Sam meal with bacon and toast.
we're telegraphing exactly where we are. I mean, isn't it also called Denny's? It's like really close to that.
It's like Benny's
Danny's
or
or
something.
something.
Denny's.
Danny's, yeah, Danny's.
Danny's.
Yes, I like one of everything.
I don't have time for you, Charlie. Okay. Oh, okay. So, let's see.
They remember.
So Edmund, Edmund just heard her name.
And is now very upset.
Yep.
And they're all like, right. So like this is the reaction.
Miguel's shoulders raise and his fingers stiffen over the table.
I see.
Edmund and Miguel completely change when her name comes up.
They know.
Edmund. He's having a real hard time. Right, when we were escaping the zoo, when Charlie said the name, Frankie and Kyle also froze up.
You were an asshole opening? What? Of course not. This seems weird. Everything seems weird about this. True, Katie says, huh. That last night, Kyle and Frankie said they remembered everything. Return. But they conveniently forgot how they had pissed her off.
Yeah.
Is that what you want to do this time?
Oh, sorry, Dark.
Yeah.
I think last time you did don't mention they forgot, but
Yeah. We'll know if we can't skip it.
Interesting. Interesting. It was at the gym.
I was letting her out and she got really pissed off.
Weird, similar stories.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if Miguel is going to tell us exactly what happened that time.
I hope so.
I hope it's not as bad as Charlie's.
Yeah, no, Frankie, we know what he did. Well, we know the basics of what he did.
I think,
Okay.
I mean, maybe I am remembering wrong, but I think I remember Frankie saying that, like, he was working at an auto body place or something, and then, like,
Inspector.
the guys that he was working with, like,
Dared
kind
him
of,
to
like,
spank her?
dared him to slap her in the ass or something. Yeah.
Right.
Although,
My
I'm
God.
getting the impression based on the way this game progresses that those guys are not as much of a factor as he made it sound. But we'll see.
So Frankie just told you that he may have slapped her ass, and this is your
That's horrible.
response.
That's horrible.
Did they, though?
I think they more put up with it than anything.
Yeah.
If any of them did find it flattering, they were
Good job
surely
on those
taught to.
sports today. You know, some people might use that as an example in their sexual harassment trainings.
Oh, should I tell the story?
If you want to.
I was in a
You
sexual
can omit
harassment training.
details if you want.
I'll omit as many details. I was in a sexual harassment training, and once, and I the presenter used a clip from The Office as a
Well,
as
you
an
know-
example. And it was the one where the guy is patting people on the ass because it's an athletic thing. And then they were like, "So, everybody, does that count as sexual harassment?" And everybody said yes, except for HR.
Yeah,
Oh.
and I think you said the HR person was like
Isn't
kind
it
of
about performance or something?
preoccupied with some other part of the clip, and like
Yeah,
it didn't
I
even
remember being
register
like,
that.
"Whoa." Yeah.
The guys were telling me to.
The guys.
Carlot.
honestly, they really shouldn't be doing it. In
This is
sports
interesting.
either, but that I guess this is
I like that Katie says like hostile work environment, and then when Frankie hears that, he's like, "Oh yeah, 100%. That is what that was. I like
He's
that
like, "Yeah,
term. That is a good
I've
term
never-
for that."
It's like, I've never heard that before, but I immediately think it sounds right. It's like, I see, Frankie.
I mean, he's definitely like kind of reckoning with that. He's like, "It was weird, but it wasn't, or maybe it was weird. I don't know. It happened a lot. If you didn't, you were seen as wait."
where is
But he's like starting to realize that, like,
Yeah.
you know. And then
Ed
we're
boy?
all,
Ed boy.
hey boy.
wow, your breakfast sucks.
Yeah. Well, you
Guys,
went to
have us go
Denny's.
to
What are you gonna
Denny's, yes.
do?
Really, if you get like dragged there for some horrible reason and you're stuck there and you also have to eat, I would recommend a cup of coffee and a piece of pie if they have any pie, because that's pretty safe, and they will have gotten the pie from off site and it's probably good. Just saying, that's just my recommendation to anyone who gets stuck at a Danny's.
have no standards.
I love you, Dark.
I would totally get a pile of pancakes. I'm not gonna lie.
Dark, you let me make you some pancakes. How about that?
Oh my gosh,
Oh my
yes. Let us
God.
make you pancakes.
I would
Shiny's
love
very
that.
good at making pancakes.
I'm very good at cooking pancakes.
He's he's teaching me to be better at. I have like a
Flipping.
history of like fucking it up during the like flipping it over stage.
Google Yotsuba pancake comic, and that's kind of the situation.
Okay.
I don't know what
It
you're talking
happens.
about, but
I
I'll
guess
I'll show you later.
you just need practice.
okay, we're gonna move forward. Wee. Okay, sorry.
Okay.
Oh right, Charlie's introducing himself. I forgot.
Try to get his Charlie's money like a bloodthirsty shark.
Bloodthirsty shark, yes.
Fuck this job creator nonsense.
I need money.
Someone's gonna die. Maybe me. Hopefully me.
Hopefully me.
no problem.
Nope. Holy shit! I'm just seeing the face on the name tag again when she says that. I'm like, I'm gonna die.
Yep.
I feel like the face she's making on her name tag is the face Avery should have been making in Hustle Cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, don't kill me, please.
Oh, sorry.
Do you take bribes?
Do you take bribes?
Oh right, we go to the park. I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's park time.
What is he
Oh,
saying?
let's see. Oh gosh, sorry.
Do
Oh,
I-
this is
do you
important
like
for
the
you, Dark.
outdoors? Yeah. He's asking, do I like the outdoors? Yes, I do. My food is here, so I'll be back in just a moment. But I think the answer that I'm going for is yes, I do.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay. He grew up around here too. He used to come here with his friend Andrew. Like to do his homework here. Oh, right.
I don't think we ever heard the rest about Andrew, did we?
No, I don't think so.
I do remember him coming up though.
Yeah, I remember that he was just kind of like, yeah, that like, since having been a dog, he's decided he likes being outside a lot more. So we're gonna say yes, we do like the outdoors. Oh, that's an interesting perspective. Kyle fucked off. Let's eat lunch with Miguel.
The obvious choice.
Fuck Charlie.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, we did this last time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. I like being places that are quiet and restful. And if it's not swelteringly hot outside, I like being outside.
It's true. Sometimes we'll be about to like do something fun and then you'll be like, I really want to be outside. And I'm like, let's go outside.
Do you feel like it like
No, I feel like it's a good thing.
just the way you were like, we're about to do something fun, and then you want to go outside. Just like,
Well, no, I'm saying like I'm trying to highlight how important it is.
yeah,
Like,
yeah. It
it's
really
like
helps.
a thing. It's a thing that like I forget about frequently, and I'm like I'll wake up and I'll be like, "What are we gonna do today, Maddie?" And you're like, "I don't know. What do you want to What do you want to do?" And I'm like, "Well, we could do this, 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 and this." And in there, we could go outside, and I usually put that earlier in it, right? And then if we don't do that later on, you're like, "Can we go outside?" And I'm like, "Yes." And I'm like, "Let's do it." Because generally, once I go outside, I like am more happy that I did it than I was when I was doing it. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm like, oh, I'm glad we went outside. It's just like when we work out and we're like, do we want to work out?
And then you're working out and you're like, I'm glad we're working out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
I've been getting I've been well, I started a long time ago, but I walk around parks every so often. It's like almost like 3 times a week. Just go to a park and they just drop me off, and I walk around for.
That's great, dude. That's a good idea. Keep
I
doing
love
that.
going to the park. It's nice.
It is nice.
Maddie lives next to a big old park.
I do. It's cool. I go there a lot. So this is interesting. We're saying, you know what? The other guys I could see a witch getting angry at.
But you. Yeah, why her?
I opened the door for her. She got really angry and started to float in the air. This is still not a lot of information. His mom left when he was young, no siblings, just his dad.
Hey, was your dad there when you got turned into a dog?
I don't know. He was at the gym. I don't know if that.
Because here's the thing, right? I highly doubt that she turned him into a dog on the spot.
No.
Because, again, that's not what happened to Charlie either. And it makes sense because it was in a public place. So.
Yeah, he had to go back to her car.
I'm worried about Miguel because I can't detect the same kind of malice in him. Do you know what I mean? And I guess maybe that's naive or whatever, but like I just don't feel like he's cunning or anything. Maybe that's the problem. Strength, you guys. I doubt that I wouldn't go crazy doing what you're doing. It seems like a nightmare. He does seem pretty avoidant.
That's a tough one.
What do you think, Dark?
What do you think, Maddie?
Dark, you're in the hot seat, man. You can't do that. Walk us through it.
I want to be. He deserves encouragement, so I'm gonna go with the encouraging statement.
Which is?
I think he has the strength to do it.
Okay. I don't think either one of these options is necessarily bad.
Yeah.
For the record, I would have chosen the same thing, Dark.
Okay, good.
If I had to. It kind of is. Whoa.
I'll take one kiss.
Oh, Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll let you know, dude.
Uh, uh.
Uh, uh, uh. Wiggle, wiggle. Whoa, whoa. Did you see that face he made?
Uh-huh.
Whoa, that's a new side of him.
All right. I think you get one or two more of these. Take your pick.
This one. Kyle.
Cause trouble with Kyle. Dude's rock. Oh, man. Oh, my God. Oh, dude. He's
Hanging in
such
there.
a trash boy.
But he's out.
Join me, Link.
In that trash home, he is our trash boy.
Lots of food, lost my energy. I eventually died. I forget of what. Wait, I may have actually escaped from that one. I got ran over by a car. That happened a lot. Oh. Because it killed you? That's so important.
Yeah, ferret is kind of a perfect animal for him.
Hmm.
Things feel wrong.
Whoa,
Yep.
going really fast.
Sorry.
No, I wouldn't, but you're not a ferret, my dude. Is there anyone who keeps you trapped? I could say you do.
Damn.
It's a great thing, though. I don't. No one. You could drive away right now and forget we ever existed. He was like very excited by this. Why does that matter? We do trap you. What are you saying, dude? I think I lost my point too. Hey! Oh, oh, that sounds like it's gonna be important later. I think Kyle knows that.
It is still arguable.
Yeah.
It's weird, you know? Weird.
I don't buy it.
Me neither.
Dude's gonna try to do a sick backflip. Ducks.
You can also just chill out too.
I'm gonna do that.
Checking into a hotel. Oh, do you want to go back down to the hot tub and do some truth or dare?
Yeah.
How you two holding up?
I'm doing okay. I don't know if I'll be able to do the whole Miguel route today, but I'm good to do a little bit more.
Okay, it's 3:30 our time. Just let me know when you.
I'm gonna encourage
got
you to not
food.
kiss Hamster Edmund.
Okay.
Since that is romantic.
Romantic.
Do you want a beer?
Tyler, do you want a beer?
Normally I would say no. But in this game, yeah. Why not?
Okay.
I'm not a beer person.
Then why'd you say yes?
I mean, I'm in the game I would say yes. Like if I'm choosing the character saying yes.
All right.
But in real life, I'm not a beer person.
Is Mickey Mouse still around? Oh yeah.
He's edgy now, and he has a keyblade.
God
He
damn
doesn't
it.
wear a shirt when you walk in. I mean, I feel like there was a lot of youth rebellion in the 50s.
Hmm.
It just was different.
Lots, definitely started with the 60s and 70s. I know that.
I mean, yeah, the 60s it got way more, but yeah.
Rebellion was like Elvis showing some leg.
Or like gyrating.
Uh-huh. It was just a...
Can we freshen up your drink?
Sure. No, wait, no. Say no. Say no. I don't want to get too drunk. Never actually been drunk in my entire life.
Damn.
Me either.
We're voting on whether Miguel should take Truth or Dare. So I think last time you did Dare for him and he like jumped into the cold pool.
Yeah, that's... Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah. I think so.
Do you want to save?
Oh, yeah, I can do save real quick. That's not a bad idea.
I don't know how much this impacts it, but here we go, Dark.
Proof.
Fuck you, Kyle.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's right. You get to pick a question.
These are both.
I don't know, man.
Well, we just did a save, so if you're uncomfortable with how it goes, we can just reload it.
Okay, are you a virgin then? I know that's a terrible
He's
question.
going for it. He's going for it.
I know I am. Are you? I guess not.
Huh?
What do
Okay.
you mean? What do you mean?
I think
What?
I know what he means. Ooh. Frankie.
Did you want to see the other option, or do you want to keep going?
Keep going. I don't need to see the other option. I think we're good actually.
Do you want another beer?
No. I will drink straight from the pool.
Oh my god.
Gross.
Okay, this is for
Charlie.
this is for
I think.
Charlie.
There. He deserves it.
Yep.
Yeah, there. Kyle.
Good.
What are you gonna make him do?
None of these are good.
I know.
I don't want to see how he acts drunk, so do 2 beers.
Yeah, generally speaking, I wouldn't make someone scream in a hotel room or a hotel hot tub just because I wouldn't want to get, like, kicked out.
Yeah.
Or alarm anyone, yeah.
Yeah.
Charlie, really? Yeah, come on. Be fair to Miguel.
Well, I know you're not good at choking because he's absolutely terrible at choking on his own words. Never mind. That too. Gah.
He's gonna barf.
Oh no. I picked the wrong position.
Damn. You guys are a bunch of assholes, you know that?
Yeah, true. Yep, true.
Truth.
You want to do
Yeah,
truth?
man.
Okay.
Yep.
Damn. Make it juicy.
We did. Okay, so we did arrest it last time. So, in fairness, we have to do.
Dark is playing the horny path.
Did
Frankie's
you
like, whoa.
Whoa. What is that?
What's a threesome? In my day, we didn't have sex because it was a sin.
There's no way Leave It to Beaver is still around. He's like, okay, that would have been weird. Good, Frankie. Good sense. Yes. Hundreds. Liar. Every other week. Oh, wait, as like a ferret? Bullshit.
This guy is.
Oh my
80
god.
million.
This guy is extremely.
Miguel! For one brief moment, you were pretty cool. No.
I'm open to it.
Look, I'm open to a lot of things. I love him. I'm freaking out. Sorry, you guys. I just think Kyle's so funny.
He is very funny.
He is.
He's so like, oh shit, man.
Hundreds even.
He's that shot of the guy in the Little Mermaid comic going like, think about it. 8 legs, 7 begonias, maybe more.
Oh my god.
Maybe 1,000. Maybe even really.
He's like lighting up.
Begonias? Really? Is that really
I'll show
a
it.
term?
What do you want? What do you want for Frankie? Miguel voted truth.
I want truth. I want a truth, Frankie. Okay.
Oh, I remember this. Yeah,
Did we do fear?
I did fear. Yeah.
Let's do drugs.
Let's do drugs.
Oh my god.
Have you ever smoked the weed? The ganja?
Yikes.
The Mary Jamidge?
Really?
Civilization has always had drugs.
They had cannabis back when humans were like discovering fire. She told me to stay away from the drugs. He
Oh,
was on the
damn.
cusp of the 60s.
I'm not talking. Oh god damn it! Did you see that?
Look at Kyle. Wait, did you just say reefer?
I'm not talking Tylenol. I mean, like, reefer. Some pretty dangerous stuff.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man, Frankie, we're all like laughing our asses off at him.
Oh
now. Poor guy.
no. Oh no.
Kyle, okay, wait, hold on. Oh.
It turns out it doesn't do anything. It just makes you high.
No.
Nope. Yep.
I mean, yeah, it's smoking. It's still not a great. It's not great for your lungs, but I mean, you know.
I mean, it doesn't have the like cancer-inducing track record by any means.
Yeah.
Smoking anything will increase your risk for lung cancer. I mean, it's just the nature of putting smoke in your lungs, but it's way less bad than like
Weed doesn't have like tar and shit in it, you know.
rat poison shit. Actually, I don't know if that one's true, but it is pretty bad for you. Cigarettes.
Yep.
All right, congratulations. You succeeded at getting through Truth or Dare.
I like to drink. Thank the Academy.
Mm-hmm.
I almost said drink. I like to drink the Academy.
Oh, what were we talking? What's going on?
Or do you think wrong?
Yeah, Frankie, I trust you. I think I trust you not to get angry over that.
Oh, they're talking about calling it an apprenticeship again.
Boy.
I think there's some context I must be missing about that, but
Yeah, I don't know.
Whatever. Okay.
let's. Yeah.
Who doesn't have a phone?
Probably Miguel.
What's going on? Charlie forgot to give me the apartment number. Oh, right.
Oh, Charlie doesn't have a phone. Really?
Well, I don't think they got him a phone yet.
Oh.
They just got the like apartment or whatever set up.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
They're arguing about politics. See what Miguel is cooking.
Oh, absolutely. I want.
Here's your content, bruh.
Dude, if your boyfriend can cook for you, I mean, that's already amazing. Like, that's already getting some good scores right there on Metacritic.
He's safe from the Gymquisition.
Oh my goodness.
I love you, James, Stephanie Sterling.
Yep. They're so
did watch
good.
The video that she posted the other day, and I really liked it. It made a lot of good points.
It's evergreen.
I really love their channel. It's really good.
I didn't know that they were.
Yeah, they came out as non-binary recently.
Oh, okay. I just did not know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Pretty recent thing.
Good for them.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Good for them.
Always making up little recipes.
For Kyle to presumably steal all of this meat.
I want to steal some.
God damn it, dude.
I know. I'm sorry. I can't help it.
I do kind of feel for Miguel here as far as cooking goes because he just like he just has like meat and pasta and salt and pepper
Oh yeah, no, that's not enough to make a great dish at all.
and onions and peppers and like that's it. And also like Charlie is a dick and like only wants red sauce. When everyone knows the best possible option is pesto.
Pesto. thing, yeah.
Should have been another red flag. Charlie doesn't like pesto.
That's
That's
super. Okay, Charlie. Yet another reason not to like Charlie.
automatic. If you don't like pesto, what do you do with your life?
I would love for you to talk about food with me, Miguel.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
He's like, but if you keep talking to me, I promise I'm going to end up talking about food. And we're like, that's totally okay.
that's like what I think about all day. Let's do it. As someone who actually wants to become a chef.
Yeah, there you go. Right there. There you go. Spinach or pesto linguine.
Fuck, man. I'm hungry now. This
Right?
is your fault.
I just ate it. I'm already hungry.
I know. Oh, you used to make it
Dark's
with his
thirsty
friend.
and hungry. We gotta help him.
Oh no. He used to make it with his friend Andrew. Apparently, I didn't catch that last time.
I'm
Oh,
dying
yeah,
of
that
thirst
also
while
sounds
watching another
amazing.
person drown.
Honey pineapple chicken stir fry. That sounds really
God
good.
damn it, that sounds amazing!
I know.
That sounds so fucking good! Just have my babies! Oh my god, oh, okay.
Jesus.
I'm sorry, I just think I found the one. I found the one.
So far he doesn't seem
Yeah, I'm
Like a
very
bad-
nervous.
bad guy.
Yeah. He even knows his meats.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing.
Oh, wow.
He knows his what?
He knows
Oh,
what he's
okay.
doing.
It sounded like you said something else.
No, just meats.
Oh, this is interesting.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
And we're like, what?
What?
Ooh.
Guys, don't get how cool this is.
There you go. Yep.
Okay. All right. Okay. Nice save.
He
That's
was
not as.
other guys teased him for
They did that to me too, so I perfectly understand.
Whoa.
Yeah, okay.
content warning. Sorry guys.
I forgot that. Yep. It's okay.
He had a bunch of friends who didn't call him horrible things.
I would totally go to the mall. Then again, I'm gay, so that doesn't really compare well.
I'm not sure we're like getting through to him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right. He was like waving outside the window or something.
Oh yeah, I remember that being kind of funny.
From when he was a dog.
Yeah.
Oh no. Did he have to get neutered?
I don't think so.
I
No,
hope not.
but he probably got,
Shots.
yeah,
Touched,
dog-
maybe
dogs-
touched in ways that he wasn't happy about.
Paired, yeah. Oh, so do we want to have the fisticuffs count Emin, or I don't know, see Charlie try to get the Wizard of Oz running for Frankie?
I like both. It's up
Let's
to
do
you,
Charlie.
dude.
Let's do Charlie and Frankie first. We'll leave the fisticuffs for later. Take advantage of his ignorance. I don't think we did
Maybe
that
how
last
about
time.
this? You ever taken a picture of a cat before? No, why? Take a picture of a cat, you're pretty much halfway to understanding the internet. Billions of cat pictures are burned in a furnace to keep the internet running. Oh no!
Oh, no.
Oh no! Oh, look at even Charlie's disappointed in us.
Mm-hmm.
We must sacrifice.
Wow.
the cat for the internet.
He didn't even buy, except what Skylar's saying. That's stupid.
I've been told that.
Oh, I'm sorry, dude.
I'm joking.
So the thing that Frankie is like blown away by here, though, I had the same problem as a little kid. I was like, how is Ocarina of Time in this? It's like,
yeah.
how?
Honestly, it's still magical.
How is A Link to the Past in this bigger one? Even that blows my mind.
Actually, actually, I do remember being a kid. I was like, why are the NES cartridges way bigger than the N64 cartridges? But the N64 cartridges have like nicer games on it. Yeah, I do remember that I do remember that question coming up.
The games get bigger, the form gets smaller.
And then you know what else blew my mind?
What?
The fucking GameCube discs.
Oh my
So, like,
god!
I'm gonna run to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Put
Okay.
Oh,
How did they
which
put
choice do you
sunshine
want?
on that? Fight Charlie.
Yes!
Yeah, I was like, how did they fit Sunshine on this? Like, I have like a DVD player that can do like a 2-hour movie. The disc is way bigger than this, and then I can play like a 20-hour game on this one. But none of that. They had like discs. They have like DVDs that were turned into like GameCube discs that you can actually run on your GameCube. I had like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle one of those. Yeah. Honestly,
Take him down, Skylar. Wow, I never thought about it that way. You've completely turned me around on this one. Piracy is wrong, especially when it comes to video games.
I would totally
so glad
be
you agree.
fascinating.
No, please let the other shoe drop, please.
Riveting.
Oh my god, really?
Look, video game developer, I get you don't want people to steal your game, but also, you telling me you haven't done that before?
Hey, here's what I'll say. If you steal Animal Lover, that's shitty. Cause I know people who make Animal Lover is like 3 people. And they are not a giant corporation.
I'm
But
back.
if you
Sorry.
steal from a giant corporation, I don't give a shit.
What did I miss?
We fought Charlie about piracy, and then he shut us down, and then Skylar completely agreed with him, and it was lame.
I think it
Oh.
was more sarcastically,
I don't know, man. I don't know. Didn't feel like it.
but yeah, I don't agree with him 100%. Especially when companies don't make their games accessible anymore.
Or when they like crunch their employees, or like have an
Yep.
abusive workplace, or like don't pay them well enough. Like,
Mm-hmm. Let's go.
Oh, I guess we
outside and
have to
check
do
on the
both, huh?
kids. Fuck no, fuck that. Fuck that. I'm leaning towards neither of those. I'm not siding with either one of you. Clearly, I do. Fight to the death.
neither of you won yet. Well, I can say for sure Edmund lost a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
Kyle, your people have lost a lot of times, but you're not gone. You know what though? The monarchy isn't gone either.
Yep.
That sucks. But the monarchy
Mhm.
hasn't gone.
No, it's just taking a different form. It's just
Yes.
dictatorship.
PSA, time to get rid of monarchies.
Yep. I don't care about the queen and her stupid castle. Then again, they don't really do anything anymore, though. It's just a waste of money.
Oh,
honestly.
they do. It's just, you know.
Anything, it's a waste of money and taxpayer money. Well, Britain taxpayers anyway. It's a waste of money. Those money can be going to homeless shelters, but no, we have to get the queen caviar. Anything that she still does do as queen can be done by any sort of government agency.
There's like not anything she does.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put that there.
Yeah. Edmund, you're hot, but I can't get behind monarchy.
Yep.
I'm down with the patriarchy.
That worked out okay. Oh, now what are we arguing about?
I think you're guilty.
There's a rumor flying around that you stole the meat. Do you think Kyle stole the meat?
I think he's guilty.
He's played handed for Zasha. He knows how to figure out who has stolen something and who has not stolen something.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you do know that, like, it did take me a bit to actually figure out who did steal something.
I know, but I think the lesson stands, right? Who stole it? Probably the guy who steals things.
Yeah. I agree with you that I totally should have seen that coming.
So we're at sorry guys.
Okay.
We're at meanwhile in Animal Lover, we're talking about Aadara, and does anybody have any other bad ideas?
I got one. I always got bad ideas.
Dark, you've always got one, right? At least one.
At least one. Sure. Okay, sword and armor. Okay, hear me out. And we kill her.
I thought it was okay. I love you, Frankie.
I thought it was okay.
Let's see.
Uh-oh. It's time.
Forget Edmund.
What?
Why would we forget him? Remember him. Who is this?
Edmund.
Oh.
Basically, are you gonna like awkwardly stare at him while he turns back into a human, or are you gonna like
I'll give him a moment.
give him some space?
Yeah, I don't need as much as I want to. I don't need to do that.
Mm-hmm. All right, coffee shop. Oh, Frankie's trying to go for you.
Oh yeah, here we go again.
Go yourself.
Go myself.
I really, I don't know even if that's a good choice in his route. You know.
I don't know.
Frankly, being offended.
How did it go?
Nailed it.
Got it in one. Okay, now Frankie's like, sorry for how I acted.
It's okay. I feel like if we said like we talk about later, that might be on his route, kind of thing.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is some pretty good telegraphing too here in the narration.
Mm-hmm. What are we doing?
My boyfriend. Let's go to him first.
Oh, we're talking to people. Okay, I didn't know if you were writing the letter yet.
Yeah.
No, we're not quite there. Oh god, that's one of my favorite parts. It's another one of those like, here's a bunch of useless choices.
Yep. And nothing, it doesn't change anything. Like, I mean, it kind of changes her response, but she rejects you no matter what. It's just sort of like, I guess, what she writes back. But do you want to see what he's doing on the laptop, or?
I kind of do, but I also want to respect him. This is a hard choice. I want to get laptop. I want to see what he's doing.
Sure. And just because we have plenty of them, I'll give you a...
Gotta use them. Don't let them go to waste. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay, we'll tell you if anything happens.
Yep.
Website surfing. Does anyone actually even use that anymore, that term?
I don't think so.
Well, who surfs the web, Usually, like, when you're on the web, you know what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
You don't just go to Google and, like, do random things,
Oh, he's making a blog.
What's it called? Your blog. I'm not... Why are you ashamed? Why? Well... Oh, fuck Charlie.
Oh, we're talking about the blog?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wants to make one.
He was kind of embarrassed because Charlie was like rolled his eyes because of
And like I said,
Blogs are passe or whatever.
mm-hmm.
fuck Charlie. Let Miguel make his blog.
Wow. Yes?
Yes.
Yes, but we kind of make we make the rules around.
Yeah, decidedly yes.
You want to say that?
Sorry, no, I'm not in control. Just speaking out loud.
No, what was the question?
Do you
think...
He said, do you think he's an asshole?
Yeah, I do.
I guess basically what he's saying is, we just said only a complete asshole would actually judge you for trying out something harmless. So basically what he's saying is, do you think Charlie is going to judge me for making a blog?
Oh, okay, so well, we know Charlie's an asshole, but we want to make him comfortable, so I would say no.
Yeah, and technically in this route, we don't know that he's an asshole.
Even if we're sharp enough to have detected it in early interactions.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
I know this is just about a vlog, but don't ever do that to someone.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah.
Mhm. No, you don't.
Oh.
Aww.
I love it.
It's nice to know there are other Miguels out there who like to cook. Miguel likes to cook 19.
19. Okay.
Yeah, because I'm 19. Okay. Okay. Right? Dark Link 22?
Yep.
Yeah. Was I 22 when I made that name?
Probably not, right?
Well, I'm not even 25 yet. I'm about to turn 25.
Yeah,
Why
there's no way that it was 3 years ago.
Oh, I know why. I know why it was 22. That's my birthday. That's my birthday number. Yeah, because my birthday is in like 6 days. Yes. Is it the 16th today?
It is.
I don't know. I don't know time anymore.
Yeah, that's
but yeah,
fair.
that is more than likely the reason why I got the 22. If I actually choose when I made that, it would probably have been Dark Link 19 as well. If I actually chose my age when I made that name, maybe 18. I don't know. Because sorry to be on a tangent, but I didn't use that name just for this. When I was on Radio Nintendo's thing, I used that name beforehand.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Whoa. Whoa. Okay.
What? Oh,
What,
okay.
what do you think of that, Dart?
I don't know what to think about that, honestly. I kind of didn't get the gist of what he was saying.
He's saying that he thinks it's odd that no one else seems as tense about the situation as him. And we were chalking it up to like, it's his personality, right?
Yeah.
But he seems to, I don't know if he's implying it, but he does seem, he's acting as though.
So he's basically saying, like, yeah, I'm actually really anxious about what happened, but I'm just like, you know, I'm not like freaking out about it around everybody because we all feel anxious and we're just going to try to, like, you know, kind of not put each other through even more stress by freaking out about it. We're just going to try to, like, take it easy and just kind of be chill and try to move forward, I guess.
Just constricting how you feel. I don't know. I kind of want to say that. That'd be a good way to, good thing to say.
Because, well, I mean, if you want to see, like, let's see. So, let's see.
This is a good point right here. So you don't think they feel the same way you do right now? No, not even a little. You heard him, Charlie, earlier about the blog. He couldn't care less. He was doing his own thing. Drama from earlier probably wasn't on his mind. And you're like, well, he could be. Couldn't his weird, curt response be an indicator of stress? And he's like, I don't know, maybe. Like, it doesn't explain why everything just seems so okay to them. I guess I'm wondering as hard as you are. And if I had to take a guess, and I'm not a wise guy or anything, but if everyone feels the way that I do, then they must be really good at hiding it. And not in like an insincere way, but like actually hiding it, which I think is cool.
And we're like, you think it's cool?
He's like, I don't think it's cool. Go ahead.
No, just you go for it.
He's like, I don't think it's cool that they're like suppressing their emotions, but that they're able to hide their beefs out of respect for others. It's not like they're carrying hate, because believe me, I've spent a lot of time hiding myself around people I like and hate, and this is different. It feels considerate instead of sad or spiteful. So even if I'm feeling crappy, maybe I can put it away for everyone else's sake. Then they can do the same because we care about each other. And you're like, how is that not the same as bottling it up?
Well,
he's like, well, you actually want things to get better instead of looking to make things worse or awkward for someone else. You heard everyone back at the coffee shop. I don't think a lot of things went unsaid. It's not as though anyone has anything to clarify. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we are bottling it up and it turns out we're doing something wrong. But I'm actually kind of glad to be among people who want me, and everyone else seems to be happy.
Okay. This is a hard one.
It is. I agree.
If
I
it were
wouldn't call
me, I would go with the first one.
Okay, let's go with the first one.
Because what he is saying is a little strange.
Yeah.
Considering what we know. Your regard for others makes you happier. If you want them to be happy and aren't holding anything against them, why not try to be happy? Strange concept, but I think I like it.
Mito. This blog thing. Okay. Hit me up.
I like that he went with the title Miguel Likes to Cook.
It's super great.
That's a YouTube show right there.
It's good.
My brother used to have was it a blog or was it a? It's like an Instagram up for his like, he was like doing what do you call it? Spirits?
Bartending? Mixology stuff?
Yeah. Yes. Exact. Yes. Mixology, and he called it like Rob might be drunk or something like that.
Oh, jeez.
I was like, that's perfect.
Oh, boy.
Oh, I gotta check the Instagram today. I want to see if Rob's drunk or not.
Oh, man. Okay, so, I guess,
Okay.
do you want to touch base with anybody else? Like, you kind of have to pick somebody, but...
Edmund.
Yeah.
And we've already been.
Yeah, we can just do too. Nice shirt.
I love his shirt. Yeah.
Oh, I remember this. We were like...
I mean, look at Kyle. I mean, look at him.
Is that what you want to do?
Yes.
Okay.
Look at him. Look at him. He's hot. But rude. He is the personification of a ferret. Ferrets are rude. They're rude. I already had that Pokemon that's a ferret. Like a really huge ferret. That's what I want.
Hey, this is eerily similar to the conversation we just had with Miguel, don't you think?
Yeah, they kind of all have the same conversation. I don't know if you remember, like, talking to Charlie over the dishes and stuff, and we had these conversations. I don't know if we did Miguel's, but, like, everybody basically says we're all acting normal because we all want to, like, move forward.
They all seem like they're very, very subtly in denial of something. That's my take, anyway.
Not Charlie. Frankie.
How you doing, Maddie?
I'm doing all right. I might want to wrap up here fairly soon. Maybe if we get to I'm trying
The
to
chapter heading.
Yeah.
Go with the top one, I would say.
Do you want to take a nap with Frankie?
I want a cat nap right now.
Is that what you're gonna go with?
No, because I think we might get some points if we actually do that. That's enough. I don't need to talk it too out of one of those messes.
Oh, we just blew through another chapter heading. What are we doing?
He made it to the internet. Good job. All right.
You gonna?
What are we? Just to find out.
Oh, he wants to. He wants to write Aadara a letter.
Not happening.
You're good at other things.
Hey, no gods, only queens. I'm just gonna do the worst one. Sup. This is Miguel's suggestion.
I forgot about this. That all of his are like, just very obviously about
Sure.
him.
Let's just all go with. Let's go with everything Miguel says. Let's just do that.
Sounds great.
Maybe if a person is a dog, is there a way to turn that?
This is gonna be the best round of Mad Libs ever.
Will you follow me back, anonymous? Yes.
Sup? How is real is magic really? Like, are we talking turn people into dog status? How does a person turn into a dog? If a person is a dog, is there a way to turn them human? For no particular reason, I guess. Asking for a friend.
This is written by a psychopath.
Dude, this is like a Yahoo Answers from the end of a Bim Bam. If I follow you, will you follow me back? Anonymous.
Yahoo Answers doesn't exist anymore.
I know, we're all very sad.
Yep.
Yeah, because still on Google, like if you have questions about like what's wrong with my computer, it's always like Yahoo Answers first. I hate that. Does it?
Oh,
does it
she already
matter?
replied, yeah.
Yeah, let's see. What was the answers for this?
You and your friends better stop harassing me, yeah. Or I swear to God, you're gonna regret it. She knows.
Yep.
She knows. She knows.
No, I don't think she's bluffing.
Does it matter?
Do you think she's bluffing? Nope.
No, I don't think she's bluffing. Miguel, of course. Obviously.
Heck yeah. All right. I think this is a good place to call it because we're about to go on a
Okay.
date with Miguel. All right.
Miguel Boteau.
God damn it. He's
this is like the total
taken.
opposite of what Miguel Boteau is. Boteau is not a rugby player, which I do kind of want to see him play rugby. I kind of want to see that, honestly.
He's
not gonna
also
lie.
not this cagey about literally everything.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. Well, thanks, guys. Thanks for checking out the no forgiveness route and
Thanks for suggesting it, Maddie. That was really interesting.
Yeah, I don't always go for the like being single root in otome games are honestly not usually as interesting as this, and sometimes they're not even an option. But this was really well done. And now we're on Miguel's route. So we're gonna, next time we're back, we're gonna officially be going on to do something, and it's probably not gonna be going to a shitty movie, which is great.
Yep.
I'm really excited. But yeah, thanks for joining us again, Dark.
Oh, always.
You're doing great on the decisions.
Oh, good.
So be sure to, if you feel like it, comment or like and subscribe or whatever. Let me know your thoughts on sending people to prison for small infractions and ruining their lives, or
What?
anything else that we've touched on today.
Yeah. Sound
check
off
out
in the comments about your favorite form of restorative justice.
check out the community Discord. Check out Shiny's channel, which very occasionally, since we're in the middle of a big move, we'll have Mario Golf streams. And check out Moogs's channel, where you can also find Dark, and they're doing some fun stuff over there too. It sounds like
yes,
Mass Effect?
Currently playing Mass Effect, and I have been chosen to make all of the decisions.
Oh,
so
man.
I am out to ruin Moogs' life.
It's visual novel season for Dark.
Yeah. I'm trying not to get the bad name, but it's so tempting.
Go full renegade.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Come on,
Join the
dude.
Discord and please tell me what is your favorite thing to order at a Denny's.
My favorite thing at a Danny's is to stack all of the packets of sugar and stuff into a giant tower.
In my experience, my favorite thing to order at a Denny's is the check.
Wow.
My favorite thing to order at a Denny's is another restaurant.
Right?
Fair.
Another restaurant's food. Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks everybody. We'll catch you all later. We might be able to do this again sometime later this week, but we'll see. That we'll definitely be back soon. Bye.
Bye.